Okay. So hi everybody, it's Roy from Evolution. We're just doing our kind of roundup community chats today. I've been sort of, as you can see over on the other screen, we've got Alex from Great Seal Training. Hi Alex.
Hi Roy. Hi everyone.
I've known Alex for many, many years, and within Evolution, she's done a lot of some fantastic training with us. She's looked after apprentices. She's actually got me through my Property Mark Level 3 training as well. Brains of Britain, definite award goes to Alex. But Alex kindly sort of said she'd be, I suppose, my guinea pig, first person I'm going to interview. We're going to be doing quite a few videos like this. And I just want to get out there and talk to people, find out how people can help each other. You know, I think there's too many people that are sitting back and waiting, not doing anything. And what I want to know from you, Alex, is tell me about, I'm not going to steal your thunder, tell me about you. Who are you?
Oh Christ. Okay, so I'm a former. Where do I start? I'm a former estate agent. Okay, so I had done various things in my life, but I was estate agent the longest, if you like, both in the private sector and corporate sector. Left the estate agency about 5-6 years ago now, and changed from doing it into training it. So I became an assessor and specializing obviously in delivering estate agency qualifications. And then over the years developed from assessing into internal quality verification and assessing other qualifications as well as the estate agency. But I still deliver estate agency apprenticeships and commercial training and all sorts of other things.
Fantastic. So Grey Seal aren't a local company, are they?
No, we are, the head office is based in Belper in Derbyshire.
That's right, yeah.
There are a number of us assessors. I'm based in Ashford in Kent, same as you.
Yeah.
There are other people based all over the country. Cool. And we utilize really the 21st century technology that we have to teach. So same obviously as you and I are talking via Zoom now, we utilize Teams. We have a plethora of internal training resources and PowerPoints, etc. So when I'm teaching, I'll use screen sharing. So I'll deliver PowerPoint via the screen sharing app. I'll obviously have the camera on, so the learners, students can see me, I can see them. So it's the same as being somewhere.
It's like a modern classroom then, isn't it? They can be anywhere in the country or theoretically anywhere in the world, and you can still train them, guide them, do the exams with them, do everything they're meant to be doing. Fantastic. I think that's brilliant.
Yes.
And I think we're probably all realising now with lockdown, that's the way that we're going forward. You don't literally need those, again, kind of at the point, Grey Seal have got a hub. They've got amazing people like you out there in the field doing the hard work. So go on, sorry.
I was going to say, in reference to what you're saying, the difference the coronavirus has made, some of my students are managers for large companies around the country. And one of them was saying to me only last week, look, I used to travel to a meeting here and a meeting there and spend hours in the car, etc. And I've just realized I don't need to do that.
Yeah.
I have so much more time doing the exact same job, achieving exact same results by staying at home.
And less time, less running around. Well, we're finding it as well with Evolution. So that for me is a really exciting time. Now, I know we kind of had a pre-chat, but how has COVID-19 affected what you're doing?
I have to say, and it's going to sound terrible because everybody's been really badly affected. I mean, we have the most amazing managing director, and I'm not just saying that. Annette is phenomenal.
Hope she's listening.
So, and I genuinely have nothing to gain from this, and she can pay me later. No, but she's phenomenal. She has really taken the helm, and she has really steered us through this to the point where I have to say majority of us are not affected. So from my perspective, I work from home, as you can see, one way or the other. I'm seeing my learners. The students actually have more time because they're either working from home or they're on furlough. So the quality of work which we are getting in from our students has gone sky high.
So that's going to benefit the students, isn't it?
Yes, yes. So where the students with apprenticeships now, you have to spend 20% of your time in off-the-job related activities. So some of that is training the company they work for, as well as obviously training with us, where they're not going to work or working from home, like for instance not driving, etc.
Yeah.
They have more time to invest. So what we are doing with all of our learners is focusing on the theory part of their
Okay.
apprenticeship, regardless whether it's estate agency or management 5 or whatever it is. So
Yeah.
we are focusing on that, and we have more time to engage with them. They have more time to engage with us. So we have time to discuss different models and theories and come up with
Okay. Yeah.
examples. And they have time to write down their essays if you're going down the written route, and they have time to research. So honestly, quality of work has gone sky high. So we are all, from that perspective, it's been fantastic.
That's good then, isn't it? That's a definite positive. I mean, I think for me, a concern coming forward, and maybe you can throw some light on this. I know it's all distance learning, and as an employer myself, or as Evolution, we've used your services at Grey Seal a number of times, and we'll continue to do that without a shadow of a doubt. What advice can you give to, for example, with the change in the GCSE exams that are going to be, should normally be sort of getting ready to take place now, and the A levels? What would you say to somebody that's stuck at the minute, not sure what to do, they don't know who to call? What would be, if I was somebody that's doing my GCSEs and I don't know what I want to do? Do I want to go to college, or do I want to step out into the real world? What do they do, Alex? What's the first point of call?
Okay, so with GCSEs, and in particular with results or lack thereof, which we are having at the moment because of COVID-19, I would say that that's actually a positive thing. And I'll explain why, particularly from apprenticeships. So if you're interviewing, you receive my CV, and on my CV it tells you I've done these GCSEs and these are my grades, you are therefore forming your judgment.
Yes.
Now I can't do that.
Okay.
Because I don't have those grades. So from my perspective, when you interview me, you will give me an opportunity to judge me for what you see in front of you, rather than the names and numbers listed on a piece of paper.
Of course, yeah.
So interview, I think, could be a lot fairer. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So which way do you want to go? It depends. Going the apprenticeship route, you can absolutely make it to you can finish university, you can graduate. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a question of going step by step by step. The benefits either side. My kids have been to uni.
Yeah.
I haven't. I work with apprentices who have been to uni.
Yeah. Okay.
So we have an apprentice who graduated psychology and is now doing apprenticeship in management 5.
Oh, okay. So people can change their idea as they go through and still use your services. Yeah.
Absolutely. So they can start down the apprenticeship route and continue. They can start. I had a girl a couple of years ago. She was in a state agency in Romford, I want to say.
Right.
She did her level 3 and then went to uni.
Wow. So it can be a good stepping stone either way.
Absolutely. So if you are unsure that apprenticeships are less committed, if you like, in a sense that they're less costly, because when you go to uni, you have obviously tuition fees and accommodation, etc. Okay, so you can take a step into, as you said, the real world with apprenticeships.
Yeah.
And I would say that step really, unless you know what you want to be, so unless you specifically want to focus on a state agency, doing an apprenticeship in business administration or customer services is a fantastic stepping stone.
Okay.
Because those 2 apprenticeships are needed in any industry at any level. You need to have business admin skills and customer service skills.
Yes.
And then develop in the way which life takes you.
Yeah, true. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. I mean, I'm a perfect example of that, having come from McDonald's, through Sainsbury's, through estate agency world, and I never felt I got that support. So if I were, again, coming back to the point of being a GCSE person, hadn't done, I'm not doing my exams, don't know what grades I'm going to get at the moment. And if I think, no, I really want to step in, when I finish this, I really want to go out to work. This is what I want to do. How do they get hold of you? How are they going to get hold of you, Alex?
They are going to go onto our website, which is greyseal.co.uk. On the website, there is plethora of information, but I would say you can go to, obviously, we are not the only training provider. What I would say is just pick up the phone, give us a ring.
Yeah. What number can they get anybody on, Alex? Do you know that off the top of your
Do you
head?
know, I knew you were going to know. I don't, but
Call
I
out.
can look
Fantastic.
it up. Do you know, talk about being well organized. And you know what else? I've closed my emails down, so I can't even see
Oh, no,
my
it's
email
fine.
signature. But as
No,
soon as I find a number.
we'll see if you can find it. But guys, don't worry, because I will put, you'll see on the Facebook post here, there's some information on there.
Okay.
There's the link to the website. I'll get everything put on there.
And the phone number, are you ready? I have it now.
Go on in, fire away, you'll go.
It's 01773 829 121. So
Fantastic.
give us a ring. Let's have a chat. I think that's just the easiest thing to do. Because it's like any research on anything you're doing, there's plethora of information online, and you can get lost.
I think at the end of the day, I think you just hit the nail on the head there. Just have a chat. There's a lot of information out there. I think a lot of people get a little bit maybe frightened, unsure. They're getting advice from, I know if I was probably advising my children now, I probably wouldn't know everything out there because that wasn't what I was doing when I came out of school, if that makes sense. So I think, like we're doing in a state agency nowadays, trying to make it personal, talk to us. We're doing a lot more of these sort of video chats with people, with our clients and so forth. And I think that's the way. It's just talk. Yeah. Okay, we don't get rid of this stonewalling, get rid of these barriers out the way. So one thing that I'm finding is really, really helpful at the moment is every time I get up in the morning, I still have my set routine. I have a little bit of a line compared to normal, but how are you finding, I mean, you said you haven't really changed a lot, but how are you finding kind of the work routine with people working elsewhere? How are you coping?
I am finding that I have more work coming in from students.
Yeah.
So whereby obviously under normal circumstances, everybody's here, there and everywhere doing their jobs, going to the meetings and whatever. Now they're not. And same as absolutely all of us that are stuck at home, you know, people that are stuck at home or safe at home. You know, people want to do things. Their brains are working. They want to do the garden. They want to do the DIY. They want to do whatever. They want to learn a foreign language. They want to do the apprenticeship. So now we are having incoming calls from learners saying, can we please do this? Or I've just done this. Can you help out? So we have lots more incoming information from these students. They're far more engaged now because they're focusing on something which is obviously good for them.
Well, this is it. I mean, I think coming back to your original point where you were saying about obviously we're all very aware of what's going on around us. There's a lot of people that aren't as fortunate as some people, obviously. But I think take away your point from earlier that there should be no guilt because what you're providing is an amazing service that I think a lot of us out here think, in the past, we were maybe thinking, we'd love to do that, but we haven't got time and we can't implement it. And we haven't got procedures. But now it's, in a way, would you agree, it's kind of forcing our hand to do this sort of thing?
Well, yes, and I think it's not like being at school, okay? Yeah. And the way that we work, all of us trainers, is we work around you. So if you have a mega busy 2 weeks of work where you, I don't know, have to travel away on business or something's going on, then we'll ease off. And you know, so we'll work with you. It's not strict to the point where I said to you, right, Roy, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 9 o'clock in the morning, you have to sit down and give me 1,000 words.
Okay.
It doesn't work like that. it ain't never going to happen. It doesn't work like that. However, what it does work, because in apprenticeships, we gather what we call evidence, lots of evidence. Yeah. That evidence is your assignments and things that you do. So obviously job related.
I like that. I'm a huge sort of advocate of that on job. Yeah, definitely, without a doubt.
Exactly. So if you're really busy, we'll gather evidence about you doing your job. Okay?
Yeah, cool.
And when you're less busy, then we're going to focus on the academia, if you like, and the theory and assignments. So we work with you. We don't tell you what to do. We work together.
Brilliant. I mean, for the viewers out there as such, I know you looked after, we had 2 apprentices at the same time. You looked after both of those. They've now gone off to bigger and better things as such. And I'd never want to hold anybody back. It is annoying that we lose staff, but I would rather they're trained properly than just keep ticking along and doing nothing. So big thank you for looking after those 2 for us. And I think as well, from a personal point of view, with the upcoming kind of sort of things around letting agents and estate agents, being licensed, whatever we want to call it, going down the American route, whichever way we go. I think
Yes.
at my age, and I'm 47, not 21 anymore, it's still scary to have that thought of I'm going to have to sit exams. I'm going to have to learn these modules. And I have to say, Alex, without you, and I'm not saying it just because you're on the video call now, but without you doing the training that we were doing it downstairs in my office there, you got me through that. I think there is a fear factor for the older generation. It's like, oh, I don't want to go back to school, and I've already done my learning and that. But I tell you what, one thing I always learned from a very old trainer guy, a chap called Andrew Oakley, from his training, I always left there thinking, I've learned something new today. And I think if you can always take that away from whatever aspect of training, refresher training, chatting, meetings, anything like that, then you're onto a winner there. So I mean, guys, as an employer, I think you need training set into your business. You haven't got it, now's the time to start looking at it. Chat to Alex, I'll put the connection deep.
And there are loads of free training courses. So, you went down the commercial route. So, we can get you ALA or NAEA qualified within 4 days, assuming you have experience.
Fantastic.
If you're brand new, it can take up to 18 months. We can do the apprenticeship route. So there are all sorts of different ways to do it. But, education is one thing that no one can take away from you.
No, absolutely, and I think we can always improve what we're doing.
Yes, absolutely, and it's good for your CPD, and it's good for your team, and and I'm doing courses myself, so yeah.
Oh, okay, interesting. Hey, I've got to ask you on a personal note, Alex, how are the dogs?
Gone. We had 9 puppies.
No puppies.
The 9 puppies. The 9 puppies.
How many? 9.
We had 9 puppies, and they left last weekend to their new homes, and we have a wonderful WhatsApp group that talks to each other about the 9 puppies, but the other 2 are behind me fast asleep, and you can't actually see them. They're on the floor, just there.
And they're behaving themselves quietly, are they?
They're very good. They're used to me rabbiting away. I mean, this is what I do all day, every day.
Oh, bless them. Well, at least people can, and the other idea is people probably wouldn't know about you and your training. Okay, and your company.
Yeah, thank you.
I've got a lot of estate agency friends who I know are very concerned about the upcoming kind of qualifications, exams that are needed. So guys, if you need some help, Alex is your lady. She'll certainly sort of sort you out. They've got trainers throughout the UK.
And if you can remember my number, give me a ring.
I'll put it on the lead, Alex. Don't you worry. Well, listen, thank you so much indeed. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
No, that's fine. And you stay safe. I will speak to you soon. All right. And thanks, Alex. Take care.
Stay safe. Stay home.
Cheers.
Take care.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.